My name is Susan Hunt. I'm from Asheboro, North Carolina, and my son was a donor.
Keaton was 20 years old when he passed. The day that I found out that he overdosed, that day he had just mowed the yard, and he was living at our house after he had gotten back from rehab. And we had a rule in our house that he could have $5 in his pocket because we were drug testing him. That was one of the stipulations he had for staying at our house. So we were drug testing him every day. He was passing all the drug tests, and he had mowed a friend's yard, and they had given him $35. And I went in the kitchen. I said, I need the $30. You can have the $5. And he said, I'm not giving you the money. And I said, our agreement was that you give me the money. And he said, I'm a grown man, and you're not taking my money. I said, okay. So you do what you need to do, and I'm telling you right now, if I find you on the side of the road somewhere because you overdosed, I'm going to live guilt-free because you're not following my rules. That night, about 8 o'clock, I got a phone call, and it showed up as his girlfriend's number. So I picked up the phone and said, hey girl, what are you doing? And it was an officer on the other end of the phone that said, Miss Hunt, I'm sorry to inform you that your son has been a victim of an overdose. So he told me where it was. I drove up there and saw him laying on the floor in the bathroom, and they were giving him CPR. I banged on the door, on the windows, and I was screaming. And I found out later that they had been working on him for 45 minutes. But when I got there and banged on the door and called out his name, that his heart started again. So I just thought, thank goodness, thank you, God. But when they got to the hospital, they showed us the x-ray of his brain, and he was brain dead. And it's crazy, but the first thing I said was, please tell him not to turn off the machines because he's an organ donor. My son was a hero. You can be one too. Say yes today.